Well, I don't know if you've seen me around or know my work at all, but I think we're stuck. Oh, there it is. Well, I don't know if you've seen my work or seen me around over the years. I've been actually studying government programs and free money sources for people for about 40 or 50 years now. See, I'm an old guy. Look at this hair. But a couple of days ago, on the 17th, we had a live stream Christmas party for members of the group, the Facebook group called Let's Go Help. And what I did, I gave out uh, gift certificates to 20 people who shared websites, that they know of that give out free money and help to people in financial trouble. Okay, whether it's business or personal financial trouble. Because there's so much out there, and I know I can't do it all, even though I've been studying for 50 years. Well, I was overwhelmed. I mean, it was just amazing. First of all, a hell of a lot more than 50 websites I got. But I, from the websites, I did a raffle and chose 20 of them to give them the money or the gift certificate. Now, what I want to do, though, because they volunteered, their time to research these websites for other people, other members to take advantage of, I want to share it with the general public because I think that's so important now. We have the end of the year, we have Christmas, and people really need help. So let me go through the list, and I'll put a link to the list on the bottom. Oh, are we going to lose me? Oh, there I am again. That list is on the bottom. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's a download list. You get the whole list of 47 programs. Okay. This is what the volunteers from Let's Go Help did for other people to take advantage of. And I think I'm just going to do more of this. I see we're just more powerful as a society if everyone's contributing, and I see that people want to help. People want to give to other people, and they have to have an opportunity or be asked, it seems. Like here's one in Atlanta, $5,000 for rent, mortgage, and utility assistance. Okay, now you may not live in Atlanta, and that's okay, because here, see this link up here? That's a list to find out what is available where you live. Okay, so download that link and you'll get all the local offices where something like this will be available where you live. Okay, now what you have to do is call. Don't try to rely on the internet. Try to rely on people helping people, like the Let's Go Help members are trying to help other people that are members or not members. I hope they don't get too pissed I'm sharing this with everybody because they pay to be a member, and I don't want to offend that. So I hope they let me know if you're really offended that I share this. I mean, now here's another one. Money for musicians. Wow. So if you're a musician, I mean, you could just be a basement musician. You don't have to be playing Carnegie Hall, And also on that list is other sources for musicians. So that's a nonprofit organization that helps musicians. Now here's a moratorium on eviction. So they give you other no cost fundraising platform for musicians. Meet Hook, online mobile app for lessons with musicians. See, I guess you could train other people and make money that way. See, so train people to play the instrument that stimulus and tax. Here's all kinds of resources for music businesses and industry workers in need of amidst the pandemic. So this is people working in the industry that need help. See, I mean, all this stuff, who would have known? Here, resources for artists and arts organizations. That's a whole list there. Freelance artist resource. So that's another source. See, all these, there's so much out there. Here's $10,000 grants for your business idea. And that's from the ball people, make those jars that you do things, say, preserve in. A free training to become a disaster relief volunteer. Now, that's cool. Free help, training, and funding to start a business in Michigan. Okay, there'll be one when you're something like that where you live. You go to that list I download that you could download to find out the business places that are in your state that are there to help you start a business or grow a business. Free money and services for older adults people with disabilities, and veterans. See? So you'll see what this is, and then you look for something similar in your state. This is what you have to know what to ask for. This is why I want to share $15,000 to $50,000 to start or expand a business. Kansas City has free financial coaching and funding opportunities for women. Free application workshops to apply for a $25,000 grant. Everybody says, well, I don't know how, I need to hire. No, you don't. They train you how to fill out these forms, and that's what they're there for. The government doesn't want you to hire somebody to fill out a form. People do that, unfortunately. 2021 emergency grants application for artists. So this is to apply for money next year. Well, actually, right. You have to have your application in. Ends December 13th. Screwed up. Oh, no, that's in 21. Oh, that's for next year. Oh, I thought it was 2020. Okay. So you have till December next year to apply. Truck driver training loans. Yeah. We need truck drivers. So that if you don't have money to take the course and get a certificate, this is a program that gets you that money. Okay, $500 grants for businesses every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, indefinitely. Now that's pretty cool. Sorry, guys, 125 grants, loans, and scholarships just for women. Hear that? Listen, if you're a woman, here. Listen to this: 125 grants, loans, and scholarships just for women. I mean, there is so much in here. School of Computer Science, Women Funds for Ohio, Scholarships for Mom, Avon Foundation for Women, Breast Cancer Fund, Exxon contributions, Financial Women International, the Fund for Women Artists, Girls Global Education Fund, Global Fund for Women, Iowa Women's Foundation, Kentucky Foundation for Women, I may have something to tell you. New Mexico Women's Foundation, college scholarships for women, National Organization of Women. Now, you remember them? Small Business Innovation Research grants for women. Travel grants for women. Jeanette Rankin Women's Scholarship Fund, Women's Foundation from Genesee Valley, Helen Fisher, Women in Business Scholarships, Sunshine Lady Foundation. Look at all 100 scholarships for moms. Anita Borg Memorial Scholarship. It takes digging, man. First Union, Business Matchmaking, Bank of America, Lending Tree, United Bank. These are all women's funds. Women's Venture Fund, Federal Business Opportunities, Action USA, formerly called Working Capital, Women's Michigan Fund, Scholarship Information, James Beard Foundation scholarships, Obama scholarships for mother. Oh, Obama has scholarships for mothers. Know Your Worth Scholarship, American Business Women's Association, Grameen America, Washington Women's Business. Man, this is, and actually a lot of them are not for women also. So I would look, if you're a guy, grants up to $1,000 for USA individuals and nonprofit organizations, grants for $1,000 here, $500 there, $1,000 here. You put together these things, you get some. Here's one for Canadian or USA female entrepreneurs, $25,000. Women entrepreneurs, $10,000 to $25,000. Angel investors. See, I mean, that's 125 minutes, that one list. And we got 47 programs like that listed. Emergency food assistance. Okay, this is a national service that finds where you need emergency food where you live. COVID resources. Indianapolis critical support up to $25,000 for small or independent owned businesses, restaurant, bars, retail. $100,000 to open up a shooting range. Now, how do you like that? How about $100,000 to open up a shooting range, man? Now, that will give Trump something to do, right? Grants up to $20,000 for issued by December 30th. You got to apply now. You can't wait. And that's a lot of it will end at the end. Unrestricted grants of $7,000 to New York-based artists, okay? Arizona grant opportunities for nonprofits, schools, faith-based organizations. Let's see, Fort Lauderdale Food Pantry, childcare and assistance, and more. Marketing, creative media, technology services for Black, Indigenous, and people of color owned businesses. And we have business improvement grants up to $10,000. Community Action Agency gives foster grandparent assistance, home energy, weatherization assistance, $25,000 small business energy grant from local government. A town in California gives education support, employment, and financial assistance. See, all this. Now, they may not be where you are, but see, look at what is there. That's why you have to go up to that list in the beginning, download that list, find the offices near you, and get on that phone, man. Indiana, here's a housing and utility support for Indiana. Okay, you don't live in Indiana, that's okay. It'll likely be something where you are. May or may not. Even if you're in Indiana, you may or may not get it. That's a gamble. But you have to play the game to get anything. $10,000 grant for women-owned businesses in entertainment, film, hospitality, journalism, music, and sports. Okay. What was that? Breaking boundaries. Oh, that was that one. Okay. Unemployed food and beverage hospitality workers for a $50 a month relief voucher. So you get $50 a month because you were in the beverage or hospitality industry and don't have a job anymore. Okay. Unemployed food. Okay. Massachusetts stabilization system, $15,000. Okay. Down in Dallas, they get $30,000 for the Women's Foundation Resilience Fund. Okay. That's for women who need money. Okay. Grants for families and caregivers. Cash awards for funeral and household expenses for frontline workers. Wow. I think that is a growing industry. New York emergency grants for writers and theater people. Emergency relief fund for entertainment community. Service workers emergency fund. See, this stuff you got to know about. Copay relief. You can't pay your copay? Okay. Here's a nonprofit organization that gives you money to pay your copay when you go get health care. Grants up to $1,000 for grassroots coalitions, $500 for licensed beauty professionals. Okay, grant opportunities for indigenous people up to $10,000. Financial assistance for any actors in entertainment. Wow, I think there's a lot of those. Make your own food. $2,500 relief grants available for small fitness facilities. You own a gym. You're a fitness instructor, things like that. Myrtle Beach gives $25,000 of business grants. Here's women, 13 business grants just for women. Okay, 13 business grants just for women. Okay, see, that was 140 up there too. Ohio Energy Assistance Program, and then the 348 from Bezos's programs from Bezos's ex-wife. She's got $30 billion, doesn't know what to do with it. See, so the thing is out there. It's going to take work. It's not easy. They're not going to come to you. You got to dig at it, but you have to know it's a possibility. You have to know the kinds of things that are out there. So when you call up somebody and say, nah, there's no such thing as that. No, you can't get anything. Well, you can't let that stop you. It's like somebody said, no, you can never get a job. No, you can never do that. There's always going to be people saying that. What you have to do is get over it. Because if you don't, you're going to be under it. So who wants to be under when you can be over and get the whole nonsense over with that we're going through? Yeah, there's opportunities out there. They take work, and there'll be a new stimulus bill out too that will help a little. But this, to me, helps you learn the system, because now this is a research process that will be, benefit for you for the rest of your life. You can't rely on Google. You're going to have to know the phone, and you can't rely on people spending money to get your attention on Google, because that's all you're going to find in Google. You can't do that. That's why everybody in the list I have that you download are people that get money from the government to help you solve your financial problems. Now, wow. I think that's incredible.